Hey, Armel here with Destroyer. Destroyer is pretty simple when it comes to animation canceling and rotations and whatnot. It's more of a left mouse button, right mouse button kind of class, and anything you do outside of that is more for just like CC, either like grab an enemy, help your party do more damage, while giving people time to wait on their base of cooldowns and whatnot, or disrupting special skills that bosses and whatnot may have. And you also have a lot of bursts if you which I have specs for 100% crit rate while it's up for 6 seconds and 30. And while that's going, you also gain Fury, which allows you to use Wrath as well. Anytime you power slam or anytime you use Fury, you get the ability to do Wrath, which pretty much does as much damage with the right mouse button. Maybe slightly more consistently. So it's a very, very good skill. It has a lot of bursts. Very tanky. So it's a pretty straightforward and very easy class. Like simple left mouse button, right mouse button for vision canceling. You need Tier 1, Stage 4, well, Tier 4, Stage 1 Judgment. You need the extra 0.5, well, 5 focus on hit. Anytime you're doing AoE pulls or whatnot, each target gives you an extra 5 focus. So it's really good. And Cleave. I have it spec'd for HP. Maximum boost is very, very important. That's pretty much the only way you're going to consistently animation cancel this skill anyway. But basically your bread and butter DPS is just left mouse button, right mouse button. Best way to learn is just like find a pig like me, or just practice on leveling up. Just do it like a rhythm. Don't mash it. You're gonna drop. Just do normal. You can also bind to R and T as well. If you like to like spam left mouse button and right mouse button, it'd be better for you to use R and T, just due to the fact that you don't lose you don't drop any inputs or anything. Because if you spam, you see like me spamming right mouse button, I'm losing a few inputs, but if I press T, I get every single one. Versus outside of that though, you have your basic CC, Blitz, Ram, Knee, and Z, which you can use to either pull in like a group of mobs or pull in one mob. You can also spec on your Blitz to do the same thing. A tornado effect around mobs and stuff. And of course your knockdown, your 5. You use all of those to just either team up with your teammates or CC certain abilities yourself. You need 2 CCs to see a boss. So just keep that in mind when you go for the grab. And during grab, I always spec grab, so or defense on mobs, or crit rate with more focus on hit. I prefer for my party. And you just hold it up for as long as possible. Then you can either do an aerial combo if you have 5, or either 4 if you have, or you can just let it time out, or press Z. Put an extra split second longer and the ability to use Wrath. Aerial combos in this game, PvE wise, for the most part, are a DPS loss. The only time you do it is if you're still waiting on cooldowns for like a move that you know is coming very soon, but you still need that extra second or so to get ready. You're better off just slam it to the ground and get your Wrath proc. Also, do not forget about Ember Stomp. It's a very defensive cooldown, depending on how you spec. You can either spec it for defense, or not at all, and just damage. Which I personally do. I don't spec it at all currently, because it's too many points. Some people may do it differently. I don't know. Otherwise, your 4 and 7 are pretty much your main defensive cooldowns. Shield is very, very good. Since you can also use it to go into your 1, or you can just keep spamming left mouse button to get more focus back while still blocking. Very useful. But that's pretty much it for Berserker, as far as I've played so far. It's more, how should I put it? It's a little bit more in depth for PvP, I guess I should say. Since Berserker, wow. Since Destroyer has very good punish, but the defensive skills are a bit lacking due to lower skill points at the moment. But I hope this helps. More information, just feel free to check out my stream. I'll have it at the bottom of my description. Thanks for watching.